I'm always nice to Hanky.
Hanky, hanky, hanky. Spunky hanky. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If there is anybody out there, which at the minute there isn't.
No, because we are early.
Well, Twig's there.
Right.
Well, you're there,
Yeah,
yeah. I knew you were
Yeah.
there, but
You would think so.
yeah.
Chat pulled up.
I should wait for a few people to get in before I start waffling.
Mm.
Hey, people watching. Oh wait, it's us.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
not me. I'm not watching. I'm on it, so I know what waffling. I know what crap I'll be talking.
Oh, we get from Matt over here.
I never watch myself. So, did everybody have a nice Christmas? Seriously.
I thoroughly enjoyed mine.
I mean,
Hey up, Lisa.
Once more, Bill. Once more, with a bit more feeling.
Bit more feeling.
Yeah.
oh come on, Bill. One per.
Oh, not again. Last time it was Crime Watch. Of course I
No
waffle.
comment. No comment.
Yeah, right, Lee.
Anyway,
Finally.
no, I mean, holiday bullshit as it always is. It wasn't
Yeah,
that bad because there was no snow for us to deal with at all. So travel actually was just a regular day of travel, you know. So yeah, can't complain. Kids had a blast, got way more crap than they needed,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
and now I'm trying to find space for all that crap. But you know,
Hey, Mel.
hey Mo,
We did pick
Evening,
a bargain
Mel.
up for Gwendolyn, though. You know Barbie Playhouse
Yes.
okay,
or the
Yeah.
Dream House, which are they're between 150 and 200 quid. Okay. We picked one up with the dolls and the car and all the rest of the junk that goes with it. Fuck all. Free.
how the hell did you
Oh,
pull that? Who's
Free
Christmas?
sites. Free sites. Woman was getting rid of it. Her daughter's too old for it. Gwendolyn wanted one. So I went out yesterday and picked it up.
Shoot, with all the accessories and crap, that's at least 300 quid worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a bargain, that was.
Hey, yeah, no kidding.
I would say so.
I mean, it cost me in petrol, I suppose. Evening block.
He
Yeah,
would find a way.
Sorry, Block.
He'd find a way. I still had to pay for petrol, damn it.
Yeah, I had to pay for but I was going into town anyway, so.
Hmm.
yeah. I tried putting petrol in my car. It didn't like it.
No, don't do that, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have an interesting result. It'll go bang.
Now, did you use the black handle, the
Indeed.
green handle, or the blue handle?
What
Well,
are
this
the
one-
different colours?
Yeah, in this country, the black handle is diesel.
Hiya, Dion.
Yeah.
See, that's the only.
Yeah, Dion.
That's one
Long
thing
time no see.
annoying here is it depends on which gas station you go to. Like you
No,
have to
we,
pumps.
it's standard.
Most of the time, black is just petrol, but it's not always.
Well, no, black is diesel,
Green is unleaded.
and then
And see,
Diesel.
green's usually diesel here.
green is unleaded, and green is also super unleaded. But I don't think you get super unleaded in the States, do you?
Not normally. That's what your like blue is if they have a blue, and that's the rare one you'll see. And that's like the premium, like not like high octane, but better
I know.
than base.
Yeah. Some Shell stations, they have red pumps as well, which is V power.
Normally, Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a pointless
And the red handle
conversation.
used to be for old farts like us.
Well, no, think about though, people that go on holiday back and forth. If your standards are quite literally opposite, someone's fucking some rental car up real quick.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Hi, Martin.
Maybe Martin.
Why am I the elf?
Hi, Dunk.
Why am I the elf, man? Come on.
I. No, you just are. You're the American. Therefore, we get to pick on you.
That's a given. We've learned this for weeks and weeks on end, man. Come on.
You put up with it. That's what the best.
It gets better than that because you keep feeding us lines to do it more.
Well, it is one for you. I've got one for you over the Christmas thing. Why is it, right? Christmas, people like have the time off work or they have time off. If they're retired, they don't. 364 days of the year, they don't go out walking and all that. Comes Boxing Day, suddenly they turn into mountaineers and they want to go off walking up big hills and shit. What? Is there something in their Christmas dinner that like makes their brain go, duh?
So we don't have that here.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah, but
We might. That might be a California thing for all I know. So, know.
But don't forget those same morons, though, who normally would drive at 60, now drive at 40.
Oh, don't, Bill. We talked about this the other day.
I'm telling you.
But not only that, when you also get dragged out by your family as well, you have to also negotiate little kids that are pissing about on their bikes that they can't ride. Because
Oh, yeah,
on your bike with
yeah.
a skateboard, or they come off the skateboard and it flies into your ankle or your shin.
Well, think, Craig. Now you got these electric scooters and electric bikes and all this shit.
Which
now
are
they're
illegal.
moving at some speed, being idiots.
Which are illegal.
Yeah,
They're illegal.
illegal.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I've already said it, right. If there's been no end of it, and this is a serious point now, not me taking the piss. There's been no end of elderly people who've ended up being run over by these people, kids on scooters, electric scooters on the path.
Yeah.
But then they say you can't use it on the road, on like the highway. You can't use it on the path, so that includes a cycle.
So where are you going to use them?
You have to use it on your own land, private land. That's the only place they should be used, right? But everybody's using them. They don't know how to charge them, which is dangerous because it's a LiPo battery.
Yes.
Woohoo! Bang. That's an added bonus. You get to see them catch fire. So I'm quite pleased about that one.
I mean, if they're going like full speed when it catches fire, that'd be kind of, fireworks.
That'd be great. Ghost Rider.
Where did Johnny go? That way.
Just smell like the burning plastic.
The battery's also on the underplate of where they stand.
Yeah.
Keeps your feet
When they
warm.
jump up on the curb, they end up damaging the battery as well.
Yeah.
The issue I have, and exactly, Lee, it's a bomb.
Yeah, right.
The issue I
In
have
this
with
case,
this
it
is,
actually is a bomb.
if they're on the public highway, same as you do in the States, you have to pay car insurance, motorcycle insurance, whatever, to be on the highway. Okay. Don't agree with the amount we have to pay, but you have to pay it.
Yeah.
If they're on the road, they're on it illegally. You have no comeback on insurance. So if they go into your car, apart from the fact they'll probably not kill themselves, they're going to damage your car badly. So who do you claim against? It means you have to go through the courts. And if it's some 16 or 15-year-old kid, they ain't going to have the money to pay you the money.
And then your insurance has to be claimed on, which means next year your insurance is trebled.
I agree, Martin, but the only way I can see round it is that they are licensed. So you give them a minimum age group like you would for a moped. There is some sort of test that they have to take, and the vehicle has to be insured. Or the parents have to be,
should be as well.
or the
number
parent has
plate
to
on a
be
bicycle
insured on
or
that
something.
vehicle. So if the kid does crash into somebody, they have to pay.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, look at that picture I just sent you. So
Not
those are
sure I want to.
oh, stop it.
Not with your history, anyway.
They're electric scooters, mind you. Same thing Craig was saying, batteries under the bottom part where you stand, all that, just a regular standing scooter. These are rentable scooters
Oh,
that they have
Mhm.
posted. I could not tell you, I mean, by the hundred, you can go down certain blocks of the city and you'll see 24 of them as you go
Yep.
down. You literally
Yep.
go on your phone to an app,
oh,
you
we
put your
know.
credit card in and do that.
We
Any-
know about this. They
any-
have these
used
in
to-
They've
Liverpool.
done that.
Yeah.
They've
They
done
have
that
them
in
in Liverpool
some
dock.
cities
It's horrific
in
of an
as
idea.
well.
You got
They-
crackheads, the legitimate crackheads, going full speed up a fucking hill and then back down. It's
Yeah,
you know,
it
No,
is
no,
done.
no.
Yeah.
In Liverpool, they all end up in the dock.
Jenny, Jenny, everybody knows Jenny Sin. Well, Jenny Bissett now, but Jenny Sin. Jenny told me no end of time. Came out of her shop when she still had it, walked out the door, and has been nearly run over so many times because same thing, they hire the scooters out
Mm.
and they're flying down the path. And the path in Liverpool, past Jenny's shop, well, I could park my car on it and there was still room for pedestrians and everything. So plenty of room.
yeah.
But they'd almost aim for you.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Nice people driving these things. It's when they're
Only
not
once.
driving, 'cause they leave them all over the city.
Mm.
They leave them in the most, middle of roads and shit and crosswalks. They're,
Yeah, but gets better. Jenny's brother did the dock patrol for safety. The amount of them that they hiked out of the bloody dock is beyond.
Yep.
You're looking at least half of them got thrown in the dock.
Yeah, it's true. It is, Lee. It is. It's mad. It's mad.
Mm.
But the police don't do anything about it in Liverpool. Nothing.
I'll say that's literally a non-issue here for the police. It's not. They don't even see that on radar.
Crazy.
They bloody should do, though.
Well, especially when the guys are flying. Like I said, some of these things move at pretty decent speed, and you're flying full speed on it through an intersection when you're not paying attention to signal lights. You're not paying attention to which direction traffic's going and stopping. You're just plowing straight through and hoping.
Do I ride a bike? No, not anymore. Can't.
You on about push bikes or motorbikes? Been about 40 odd years since I rode a push bike.
Yeah, it's about 40
motorbike.
years since I rode a push bike. About 25 years, 28 years since I rode a motorbike.
Lee, we will get to that in a minute.
Oh, trust me.
Your horses.
We'll get back to that.
Also, to answer your question about the stick in the spoke, sometimes when some of the little darlings used to cycle through Peyton bus station, I may have once or twice moved towards them and might have
Accidentally.
stretched my arms out a little bit because I needed the stretch.
Accidentally.
Well, yeah, I mean, if after you've been driving for a couple of hours, you've got to stretch, haven't you?
Well, for your own health.
Right. If
Yeah.
they didn't brake properly, they didn't, they should be going a slower pace anyway. There's a pedestrian there, right?
Exactly.
Accidents happen. You got to be aware.
Hey up, JP.
Hi, JP.
Hey, that's personal information, man. We love you and all, but you can keep some bits to yourself. Just saying.
It's terrible that John Paul's blow up doll got a puncture. It's awful. Let's cover the vaping stuff first.
I'll say any updates.
About the bill.
And no, not that bill.
No,
The bill.
the tobacco and vapes bill.
Yes.
there's very little movement on it. And as I said last week, the 3 biggest reviewers in the UK, if they get hold of me, I will write the petition and put it either on .gov or change.org, and they can publicise it, and we can try and get some traction. But I need numbers for it to be worth me writing.
Yes.
One, you said it before, Bill. Say it again. No one's asking these reviewers to put in hours and hours of
It's not,
work and this.
not asking for money, not asking for time, just a click link. It's literally all they've got to do is copy and paste a click link and get the word out about a petition. to
No,
as many
Lee, I
people
agree.
as possible.
No, they're too busy fucking moaning.
The issue regarding this is not whether any of us, but this is more from me, personally love or hate any of these reviewers. It is the fact that the only way we stand a slight possibility of getting anywhere with the government and with the political sides of things is to do it right, the right way, and try and get them to change their mind, which I don't think will probably work anyway. But I refuse to quit just yet. Refuse to. So the only way to do it is have community working together and everybody working as one, not arguing, sniping, and being childish. Which leads me on to my next point. When somebody decides to make a comment on their Facebook chat, Victor, if you're going to call me a mental health advocate, yes, I am. If you're going to tell me to go fuck myself, which is fine, I don't mind being told to go fuck myself. I've been told that many times, funnily enough. It doesn't offend me. It makes me giggle, and it did last week. So I thank you for that. It made me laugh so much. We had bits of laughter. What made me laugh even more is, within 10 minutes of you posting that comment, you've chosen to take it down and then ban everybody. The problem is, I have the screenshot of that. So I have proof of how childish you are. And that is what I mean by community. All we've ever asked is for you to do something for the community. That's it. Yes, he's done the same to me, Martin. This is the way somebody works. He wants to get his say. I can't tell Vic John.
We can't. He's blocked us.
He's blocked me on everything, which is
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. If that's what he wants to do, that's fine. You know, I'm sure it'll get back to him somehow eventually, what I say. And that's cool. I don't mind. I'm not hiding anything. I'm quite willing to sit in a room with him and Todd, if need be, and to do this whole community thing and to try and get something started.
And this also includes Bogan because he's got numbers.
Yep. As Bogan is now a UK resident living down, I think, Bristol way.
Bristol.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Which means he can also sign UK petitions.
And of course, what none of them seem to realise is it's going to affect these big reviewers far more than it's going to affect a lot of other people.
Well, and here's the thing. I get going on about this, and I'm sure they're sitting there, if they see us at all, it's, well, they're whining and complaining and taking the piss out of me for whatever. Share a fucking link, make a 2-second message with somebody so we can save something for the industry. That's it.
You've got X, you've got Facebook, you've got YouTube, Instagram. Just send it out.
Yeah.
Exactly, John. This is what we've been saying, for ages. I mean, you and I could disagree on something, John, and we have in the past joking about arguing over stuff. You could do all that, and you can not agree on a subject. That's fine, but this isn't about whether you agree or disagree. The vaping
Bigger than
rule,
an argument. Shit.
the vaping rules they want to bring in is going to affect everybody badly. And, you know, these big reviewers who are successful need to stop begging.
Yeah.
And here's my thing, especially for certain beers that put out quite a numerous amount of products, which I know for a fact, and we all know for a fact, you didn't get zero money from that projects. Why are we asking the public to fund us moving?
I agree, Dunk. DIY for the win, yes, but it isn't going to be long before they start. If they're going after 10 mils, 100 mils, they're going to go to the 250s. They're going to go after bottle shots. Then they're going to go after DIY, and they're going to go after concentrates. I think that's going to be.
Well, that's the
Unfortunately-
thing. This isn't 10 years ago. They're not
Unfortunately-
completely daft on what we do anymore.
It's already written in
Yeah.
Yeah, because
to
it's
be
liquid
phased in.
associated with vaping.
Yeah.
No, see, Dunk, that's the thing. If they get their way, it won't be classed as food flavorings. You'll be back to actual cake flavorings.
Then we'll be back to what me and Matt had to do 12 years ago. Test all of our concentrators.
I agree,
before
John.
we use them.
I agree, John. You shouldn't have to DIY in a perfect world. In a perfect world, I don't have an issue with them putting a small amount of tax on a product with nicotine in. A reasonable amount of tax. I understand that the tax could go to other things like the NHS, for instance. That's fine. But the tax they want to put on, I don't know how many of you have read. I mean, Bill and I went insane reading the full white papers on it. And
Yeah, you did.
And all the amendments and
And trying to get through the terminology of what they,
yes, Dion, they are going to. What I would recommend to anybody is, if you have the time and the brain capacity, not saying anybody's stupid, but when I say brain capacity, you'll need to have patience.
I would say patience.
Is sit and read the white papers. They are available online. If you need to know where, we can tell you and point you. Is to sit and read it yourself, because
there is a lot of double talk in it.
it's scary. It's scary. You can see where they're going with it.
Yeah, because the
They
door
have
is
been-
open for them to tax devices.
This is what I mean, John. A reasonable amount of tax. If they said, I don't know, say 5% or 10%, somewhere around there, a reasonable amount, and maybe make it according to nicotine level. So
Well,
that
I
way,
hate to use the US as an example for anything because that's never really good. But when it comes down to like online vape purchases, right? When it comes down to the taxes, when all that went in years ago, that's not come down to what's in your order. That's a standard tax rate per purchase.
I think what we should do, personally, is we should have a tax system rated on nicotine level. So if you have 3 milligram, it's say 5%, and then going up to a maximum nicotine level that's say 20% for the highest concentrate of nicotines. That way, because most people will be using mouth to lung devices or something like that with a high level nicotine, it would work itself out.
Yeah, and Martin, the earliest date they can actually go for all of this including DIY, is the 28th of October 26.
And we
And
know
then-
they're great for jumping dates upwards. So,
And they can hit
Mm.
anything they like from that date at 22 pence per milliliter.
And that is very true.
Yeah.
It's very, it is, John. Yeah. They flat out want to just ban it. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. And we can't say, oh, this is definitely going to happen. That we
Well-
can only tell you what's being said by the government and what they have said.
and we can always look at countries that have put in similar, policies in the last couple of years. Well, what has happened, and we knew it was going to happen, is still going to continue happening. Black markets have come in, and they've had a huge foot now for how long?
Yeah.
This isn't going to. Even if as a entire nation, okay, we're banning vaping. Cool, you're banning vaping.
I mean, that went well for certain countries.
You've done that with alcohol in other countries, and it didn't go so well. And
Well, it went well for America in the 30s, didn't it?
right. So
Oh.
how about we not do things repetitively? The history has shown it's a bad idea, and try to do things that are helping people. But
Think about it, Tyler. We're not dealing with people like us lot. We're dealing with politicians. Their brains work on a different level, believe me.
yeah. But I don't know if you've seen the little snippets of people in Congress getting caught hitting their jewels and stuff in the middle of Congress meetings and hitting their disposables. I'm sorry, that to me is honestly comical. You're in a debate over should this be banned, and you're hitting your disposable.
Oh, yeah. There is another thing. Pre-mixed liquids, they can hit from April this next year.
I like Block's idea. Setting up a business exporting stuff to the UK with sea drones. Block, behave. This is starting to sound like an Only Fools and Horses Christmas sketch. No, in our luck, it would sink.
Well, exactly, Martin, and that's just it. It's the same crap we have over here. Let's not teach history in schools because it's not that important or it's whatever. No, it really is important. You guys are freaking repeating the same stupid mistakes.
I've worked it out. We need to go to France, buy it all from the Far East, go to France and send it over in rubber dinghies. They'll never stop it.
They'll invite it in.
I don't know. I can see Matt with a semi truck and trailer just eastbound and down.
We could mix the liquid up. We could mix the liquid and fill the dinghy with the liquid.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I like eastbound and down. I like smoking.
You like that, don't you?
Lee, we're going on a road trip.
Somebody get me the car. We got work to do.
You need to put on. No, John, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. You need to do me a video sitting in front of a candle and do it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll think about it, okay? I'll think about it then.
But at the same time, you got to be an advocate and make videos. But every 15, 20 seconds, maybe mention the fact that you have Patreon and such. You got to make sure it's a very important process.
Link down the bottom. Link down the bottom.
Fucking Patreon.
Man, there's a fucking missing.
I get people having Patreon. Like, I mean, obviously Lee, with his channel, Lee has it. It's there if somebody wants to give something towards to help Lee buy stuff.
But exactly though, it's for that reason. It's not just
That's
to give
cool.
Lee himself money.
But Lee, with Lee's channel, Lee buys all this stuff himself. All of Lee, everything Lee does on his channel, Lee buys himself. He has been gifted some products over the years, but most of it he buys. Fair
And
enough.
even if he is gifted something, it's not like it's a hidden, I paid for this and I paid for that.
Yeah. Lee's cheap. He's a
Yeah,
cheap
we
date,
know
isn't he?
Lee.
Bottle of beer and £1, and he's anybody's.
2 bottles of beer
Not
is
even the
everybody.
quid sometimes. Not even the quid sometimes.
Lee, can we not turn into the doorknob, please? Everybody don't need to turn, man.
So that's the government thing. Yes.
And apparently,
And the Victor thing.
I still find that so funny, though. He waited till just after the show last week to block us.
Oh.
like within a minute or two of the show ending.
We were end of the show. We went just to see if what we said was still up, and it was still up. And a minute later, he'd blocked us
And deleted the comments.
and deleted everything. Yeah.
And left the comment of, don't worry, mate, I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, couldn't agree more with you, Martin. That's exactly it. That's why people trust what Lee does.
When Lee doesn't have a business that is labeled a business legally and on a website, but then you're going to say this is not a business. I don't get, paid for.
Oh, don't even start me on the business system that he's got going.
I mean, there really is a business.
Hold on. He sent you
for people fast tracking.
He sent Lee a friend's request and then blocked him. I'm going to have to remember that one.
I mean, hey, all I can say to all you guys is welcome to the club. I've been in that club for at least a few months now. It's been wonderful. We had meetings and everything. Talk about how, it's so heartbreaking that we can't communicate with them, but it's okay. We'll get through it together.
I just think, I was going to get Salford on and Dave to talk about this subject with, and I still might. Because I could just imagine the views of Dave. It will be hilarious because Dave has his own personal axe to grind. I'll be like, actually, that's who I'm blaming for this, Dave.
There's no axe. That axe has been sharpened and ready to go for a long time.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything to Dave.
He won't say anything to us.
No, that's true. He wouldn't say anything to us. He posted it, deleted it, and blocked us.
Nothing I've said on there in any video or what I put on his channel or Bill put or Tyler come to that. Or actually, Alan. Well, we all did. Nothing we've said at any point would I change my mind on what we've put or said. Nothing has been a lie. It has all been honest and truthful.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you can only get away with being a certain way towards everybody back and forth for years where you're going to get called out, and it happens every few years, and you block people and try to act like it never happened. Cool. If that's the way you want to do it, okay, but then shut up in general.
I think what a lot of it is he has to be heard. Nobody wants to listen to him, but he has to be heard.
Is that what that buzzing sound is? God damn.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, it's like that one annoying fly at a barbecue.
Are you suggesting you pour light? No. You're going to set me up. You want to be heard, Dunk? Away you go then.
All yours.
The stage is all yours. I honestly, if you think Vic, if you think it's bothered me, you did me a favour because that night I just sat here laughing like fuck for about 2 hours, the guys, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, we were. It was funny. That's all.
Hmm.
And that's the thing too. We weren't starting this to be like, hey, let's see if we can get him to block us and get mad. No, this was a hey, let's actually have a freaking conversation and see if we can get somewhere
Oh.
positive with something, for the industry. But you just, dude, you spout bullshit and then attack people for being mental health advocates, which I don't get, but that's
It is what it is. It's not going to affect what our views are, and it's not going to affect.
how we live our lives or anything else.
No, it doesn't affect me. So I will continue. Well done. I mean, what reaction do you want from your wife? Do you want a good reaction or a bad reaction?
So she'll listen either way, but it's not.
I mean, if you want a bad reaction, tell her you're having an affair with a 20-year-old blonde from the pub. If you want a good reaction, try something else.
Hmm.
Tell her you're having an affair with the landlord of the pub.
Or if
And he
your
wants a
wife
threesome. And he wants a threesome.
Donk, if your wife has a sister, a younger sister, just turn around to your wife and say, your sister's much better than you are in bed. And walk away. Let it sink in.
No, mid-act, just be like, why can't you just do it like she does?
Look, we're trying to get Donk listened to, not get like smacked over the head with something.
Stabbed. Yeah, with a kitchen lamp. Yeah.
You're trying to get. We don't want to be liable for people being killed. Not a good block.
Don't worry, Block. You missed the perfect part of the show to miss, actually. So go ahead.
You know what that is, Block? The Russians are invading.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we all know the truth. The Russians are revolting. But
That was it, yeah. Yeah, I've had that one, Martin. It's terrible. So disappointing when they're still there.
Oh, see, that's all. Speaking of which, I saw this video the other day. Talk about watching what you say in front of your kids, whether it's a joke or not. This little girl, she's probably like 5, 6 years old, heard the joke of, dad leaves to go get milk. What happened the next day? Dad actually had to go to the store and get a gallon of milk. Hey, I'll be right back going to get milk. Kid freaks out, full mental breakdown. I know, I saw that on the internet. I know what that means.
So, did anyone get anything good for Christmas? Or did you get the usual, just like new socks and
Got tattoo money?
Not a new shaver.
uh-huh?
For where? Oh.
I don't do there.
Where else are we taking care of?
we didn't want to go there. It's Tyler that wanted to go there.
John, shut up. You'll get 50p for the cables and be grateful.
Oh, you're going to the nice version of what you're okay, Bush cables.
Lisa's got going to get a Terminator robot vacuum.
Lisa, if I can find the video I saw earlier, they taped a bunch of knives to their Roomba and put it in a baby gate full of balloons, and that was their deciding factor for the Christmas party on who got the big gift. They sat there in a circle for like 20 minutes watching a Roomba stab balloons inside a baby gate.
Have you seen the robot lawnmowers you can get?
Oh yeah, they're all over here.
Yeah.
People have them all the time.
No, not the little ones. I'm on about the big fuckers you can get.
The ones that are actually remote controlled or the self-driving?
Oh no, these are like proper like satellite GPS done.
I've
Yeah,
seen
they've got a couple. They've
like
got a
giant
few
ones.
around here.
They're fucking epic, mate. I want one. I'm not going to use it to cut the lawn with. I'm turning it into a tank.
Say raise the deck as high as you can.
Put gun barrel on the top. Get it to drive down the road.
Yeah. He's fastening his armchair to the top of it, and then an SMG.
No,
Not over here, no, Bill. No.
there was a 100 mile-an-hour wheelchair video the other day. They put a mini bike under the center of a wheelchair. All I could think was Matt, just like, no, we can't even show him this video because he's going to do it. He's
No,
actually going to do it.
Look, if Matt's doing the whole wheelchair or anything like that, Matt's putting a bike engine in it. I've already got it worked out. Don't worry, I've already worked it out.
K1.
Maybe.
See, I was thinking a jet engine. I mean, you might get a little toasty in the process, but you'll go pretty quick.
Pulse jet.
Exactly.
And the trouble is, you can't
glowing red while you're running.
Can't turn them off.
I've made a few pulse jets over the years.
Yeah. They're easy to make.
Oh, yeah.
We're not telling you how to make money, though.
No.
No.
But there's plenty of other channels that will. So, you know.
I really need to put my glasses back on because I read that as
I think it said
three Germans, 2 half lesbians, and 5 lesbians. I was like, no, Lebanese.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
I've just insulted an entire country now.
By calling them all lesbians.
I was going to say, and yeah.
Oh, dear. I like what Martin got, the new acrylic paint markers. They are really cool as well, those acrylic ones.
So
I've seen some of Martin. I checked out Martin's Facebook. I've seen a little bit of his artwork. He needs to put some more up. It's cool stuff. Just some good stuff.
So, Block, what are you, with that variety of guests, what did you make? Was it a lot of different things, or did you find something kind of universal?
Nicely so.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's
That'd be a
cool.
nice day. And your hotel as well. It'd be a nice getaway for you both.
Yeah.
Take a bit of time to yourself.
Oh, so we thought you were taking back.
No, she wants a nice day.
I've got enough monkeys.
We got to have entertainment, you know.
Yeah, but she's gone to Blackpool Zoo. They won't let him back out again.
Crocodiles are, please.
So there was a
Where the crocodiles are.
If I had the choice of talking to one of the chimps or Vic,
Jim.
Talk to one of the chimps.
I apologise, Vic, but I want the intelligent conversation. I'll go with the chimp. Hey, chimps can be taught things.
So can orangutans.
Bushmeat.
You know, that's got a whole nother meaning over here, man. So let's.
Yep.
No, totally agree, Lee. Definitely get a better conversation out of the chimp.
As far there are similarities between.
They both throw shite around.
This is true.
Yeah, but the monkey just run enough not to eat the shite, but you know.
Bogan does look a bit like a chimp.
Yeah, but he's in camouflage. He's got a leopard head.
Yeah, definitely Block. Definitely.
Yeah, there's
Oh
been
no,
things
just
from
no.
more about that crap.
You forgot Richard Branson to put in there as well.
Yeah,
Makes you wonder why he named his company Virgin.
Really does, doesn't it?
but it wasn't just one company, was it?
No, he
Yeah,
named
no.
them.
At one point, he had 6 companies called Virgin.
Yes. Why did he name his whole company model Virgin?
Well, he was seeing how many he could get.
I know. I
Yeah.
worked it out. I know why. He'd seen Vic was going to be appearing, and he wanted to stop him using it.
The vaping Virgin. It's just a very dark thought, that whole Epstein
Block.
thing, and I mean, it's such a dark thing when you read up on it. I mean, it's.
I've limited myself to how much I'm going into it, and in amounts, because that's a lot of really darkness to. Yeah.
Oh, there is. The thing
It's
is,
bad.
Tyler, you haven't seen half of what we've seen.
The funny part of stuff you guys mentioned last week is just now popping up this week.
Yeah, but there's more stuff popped up this week for here.
Well, exactly. So I'm saying it's going to keep being this cycle of crap.
I would say, Block, he is. I would say he's on par with the True, and I would also say there's also links between Epstein Island and Mark the True now, apparently. The whole Prince Andrew thing, right? He's definitely been to Epstein Island and so on and so forth. There's no proof, right, that Andrew is a paedophile, because the girl he slept with, if he did, was of legal age, well below his age, so dodgy ground there, and he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing considering his station in life.
Oh,
But
Blair. There's certainly pictures of Blair over there.
Yeah. Just trying to think who else there was. Obviously, Clinton. The most disturbing thing I've seen, without a doubt, okay, when you went in Epstein's house in New York, you went in the front door. At the end of the hallway was I think it's an 8x4 painting of Bill Clinton laying down on, you know what a chaise longue is, Tyler?
Yeah. I don't want to now that you're describing this situation.
In a dress. In a dress. Yeah. I'm not making this shit up.
No, I have to
painting. Epstein had a painting done of Bill Clinton laying on a chaise longue, trying to look sexy in a dress. How fucked up has your head got to be?
Oh, good God.
You look at the show.
The Titanic scene.
Yes, he is, John. Yeah, he is. It's
yes, you greatly, Block.
It's you won't believe it. It's one of those pictures that. I mean, usually if you go in like a nice house or something, somebody might have a painting there of whatever it might be. A picture of like
an old
countryside or whatever.
Right. But
Bill Clinton.
And was it Monica Lewinsky's dress though?
It's disturbing, is all I'm saying. If you haven't seen it, it's disturbing.
I did not think that dress in high heels.
I was thinking about getting a painting like that of Bill in a dress and putting it in the hallway. That way, if anyone ever breaks in, they'll see that.
and
Never
go,
come.
never mind.
Hmm.
No, you guys didn't have a sign underneath it going, "We've been waiting for you."
It's a very strange painting, is all I'm saying, Block. I think that whole thing with Randy Andy, I think he's a very dodgy character. I really do. Whether he's like Epstein, I don't know.
Carefully phrased, Block.
Well, yes, there is the 1,000 years of even breeding. Yeah, yes. And we're not on about you for once, Tyler.
Why? I'm sitting here innocently, just wait.
Innocently, that would be a first.
Okay, I give you that. But
I agree, John. He should never have put himself in that position. Andy. Never. It was, yeah. It's
The
You would have
trouble
thought
is,
he'd have
they
been
all
intelligent
thought.
not put himself in that position.
The trouble is, they all thought they were untouchable.
yeah.
And so far, so to let pictures be taken of all these sketchy interactions and everything else, you're that comfortable with what you're doing in your position in life that you're gonna just put that out there to one day be seen.
Here's a prediction for you. The whole business of Trump being involved in this Epstein thing, I guarantee you right here and now, nothing will ever happen to Trump. And I'll tell you why.
He's gonna keel over first.
Well, that's one option. But think about it. If he was guilty of it, which we think he is, why then have the American justice system allowed all of those images to be shown? Because when it comes to court, they're inadmissible. None of those files are admissible now.
No.
None of them.
But then they're also mixing in the tip line statements with actual evidence. It's like you've got to.
What it means is they all go free.
Yeah.
Let the pedos run free. Great. Teflon Tony. Yeah, but John,
Hey,
did she talk to you before you ended up on the way to hospital?
But did she listen to what you said clearly? That's what you wanted, right? You want her to listen to you.
Yeah.
Now, could you hear her response after the cast iron? That's another issue. I get that, but
Well,
Trump certainly thinks he's too important.
He is. He is, unfortunately. With what's going on in the world at the minute, he is important.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing, because we are on the border of another war, a third world war.
Oh, absolutely.
And Trump is pushing for it.
Well, you notice there's been more talks of this place needs attacked because there's, this group or that group there, when there's no evidence that they've ever been in those areas at all.
Oh, I can give you a few ideas on how to deal with speedos.
Well, that also happened with the First Iraq War.
Mm-hmm.
weapons there, and they never found any.
Oh no, they found them, but they were from 40 years before and were obsolete and rusted in a field somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah, they didn't find the ones that America still had all the receipts for selling them.
Mm.
They have weapons of mass destruction. How do you know? Well, we just checked our receipts book.
Those weapons
Yeah.
of mass destructions were actually water pumps. It's been proven since.
Yeah.
See, John, here's the
Well-
thing. It's not that easy. I mean, yes, there are still some of the brainwashed masses. That's always going to be a thing. But a lot of these people aren't in favor of them anymore. They're terrified of losing, well, everything, including the country they live in, if they say anything bad against it.
I said we say about the weapons of mass destruction. Do you remember the thing about the super gun?
Yeah.
I know more details on the super gun because the sections of pipeline they were talking about, and said, but why are they so finely honed inside? It was because they were part of an oil flow measurement system that uses an accurate pipe and a plate with an accurate non-size hole measuring the pressure differences in the oil flow. It gives you the rate of oil flow. When you put it together with their full mass air spectrometry. So you know the exact composition, and it will give you the flow of oil to within 0.01%.
Yeah.
Well, in that type of monitoring system, you can't have slop in your tubing and your piping. It's got to be, like you said, to a certain degree and be exact diameter.
That's why they
The
didn't
ball-
get your company to do it.
The bore on those pipes has to be to the micron.
Our Tyler's company could have done it to within, well, a couple of inches.
Yeah,
I mean, you might have had a dent depending on, but whatever.
but they were supposed to go into a pipeline that hooked up to computers that the company I used to work for produced.
I
Because
agree. I agree with you, Martin. The issue is how it was done. There was so much underhand shit going on. They could have gone in, they could have taken out Saddam Hussein, and they could have taken out both of his sons easily. A
Without
surgical strike
nation.
done. Not an American strike, because that would just be all-out chaos, because you lot can't hit a fucking barn door. Send
Yeah, but-
somebody professional in.
Strategical strike at napalm. What is that? 40 square miles?
Well, the SAS had sights on Hussein pretty much constantly, kept requesting the shot and were always refused it because of the US politicians.
And don't forget the CIA were also subsidising Saddam Hussein.
Yeah,
There's that name again, CIA.
Mm.
I'm not saying that the UK are innocent of any of this. Believe me, there's some dodgy shit going in the background. I guarantee it. But
yeah.
it's all stuff we're never meant to know about.
Mm.
Always is. All stuff we're not meant to know about. Now
It's classified information for certain years and certain,
Now King Trump wants to he wants to invade everybody. So he can be world fucking king.
Yeah, he wants to be king of the world.
Did you hear about the Kennedy Center?
What's he doing? Knocking it down?
No, he's renaming it the Trump Kennedy Center. And they, obviously, the center itself booked several large music acts for the night of, the name change and the sign change and all that. Every music act has withdrawn and refuses to play for this event. Because of this, and what there is this Kennedy Center itself sent them basically a bill and said they were suing every music act $1 million for not showing up for the celebration of all the wonderful things that Trump has done for us, and that they are now being fined this. Really?
What things?
I'll say it again, like I have said on previous shows. Donald Trump shares a lot of similarities between another leader and dictator, Adolf fucking Hitler.
Yeah.
Deluded, on drugs, doesn't know what he's doing half the time, and he's fucking dangerous.
Mm.
And the
And
way
there's
he's
an-
treating his own countrymen is disgusting. Yeah, and Stalin. Yeah, exactly, Block.
There's another politician in this country who's got a lot of similarities as well.
Oh, Herr Goebbels. I mean, Keir Starmer.
No,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other one who reckons he's going to be the opposition,
Oh,
going to become the next prime minister.
yes.
Herr Farage.
Mm.
Yeah.
Read between the lines on what he's said. Read the
Block.
lines, the other
Block.
lines.
I know
A lot
what you're saying.
A lot of what he said is as bad as Starmer.
Do you know what,
In some
Lee?
ways
You
worse.
say that about our dictator and rent boys. I wouldn't have an issue with Keir Starmer if he was to just come out and say, yes, I'm gay. Yes, I slept with rent boys. I'd be
Yeah.
like, right, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Just do a decent job at like what you're meant to be doing.
Yeah.
So the position you get paid to do. Can we do that part too?
Yeah. Can we stop spending the country's money on you renting rent boys?
Yeah, we're not worried about the dick in your mouth, thank you.
Man, Craig just went for it. Damn. Okay.
No, I don't
Oh.
want to be El President. And I kind of like the monarchy. I kind of like having a monarchy in this country, personally. I think.
I mean, think though, Matt. You get into high power, you could get rid of cyclists. See, now he's thinking. Now he's thinking.
Yeah, well, that always seems to be the way, Block.
Yeah.
You know, people who are honest in politics
Don't last.
get bumped off.
Mm.
Well, there was a good Labour leader before Blair. Smith.
Yeah.
Mm.
He would have made a good prime minister.
Mm.
What I agree, Lisa. If we're going to have cycle lanes, though, can we have a law that says cyclists actually use the fucking cycle lanes?
You know,
Because that's the other issue with cyclists. There are a lot of cyclists who use the cycle lanes properly, legally, do fine. But there's a lot of dickheads on push bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at Block.
I mean, I told you about the gang of push bike members I ran into at work one day a couple years back, right?
Literally? Well done.
So one of the maintenance guys, nice guy, but come to find out he's one of those, like, he doesn't just push bike cycle by himself. He's got a group of friends and they wear like the cycling outfits apparently and do
Lycra bandits.
Yeah.
They wear Lycra.
Here's the issue, okay? We knew that he cycled, that he did a lot of long distance riding, but that's all we knew. 4:45 in the fucking morning, so you're not awake. You're just getting into the shop. I
Yeah.
walk out the back door to hit my vape, and as I do, open the back, man door, and this bright lights in my face out of nowhere. What? And him and like 4 or 5 of his cycle buddies decided at 4 in
Your
the
hands
morning.
go up straight away.
They decided to have like an hour ride at 4 in the morning. They turned the light up. I'm able to see, what the hell's outside the door. They're all standing there on their, I think they said they're like $600, $700, $800 bikes, at least, in their Lycra. At least at 4 in the morning, and it's like, why? Why is that what I had to see? I haven't even clocked in yet. I haven't even started my day yet. I'm about to go home. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you walk outside at that time and there's a load of blokes stood there in Lycra, I'd be
I'd be worried.
concerned.
and mind you, they're all on their bikes still, just like 3 feet from the fucking door. It's like, what are you doing?
But I hate to tell you this, Tyler, but a $700 bike's crap.
I said it was probably more than that. That's the sad part. I know they spend ridiculous amounts of,
Yeah, blocks.
block's probably more accurate. Yeah.
Blocks more in the range. We're looking £2,000 to £3,000.
Yeah.
$3,500.
Oh,
easily.
yeah. But I guess people can have the hobbies they want and spend their money on what they want. But,
$3,000 and you ain't got an engine.
I know.
you are the engine.
Block, €3,500, you could get yourself a decent motorbike. The technology that goes into some of the bikes is unreal.
You think they're getting out of the one in the middle of the metal shop with welders? They ain't getting out. Oh,
some of the technology that goes into the push bikes now is just crazy.
You look at some of the alloys used for racing frames.
Yeah, full carbon frames.
Full carbon frames or the magnesium alloy frames.
Yeah, you're talking silly money.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, so I was still cycling a lot. But somebody got one of the magnesium framed bikes, and you could literally pick the whole bike up on your little finger.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that was my comment before my son walked in. See, you're in a weld shop, man. You ain't getting past it.
So it was true. It wasn't Lycra, was it? That it was PVC and bondage gear, and they just gave
no. The fact that we have little people working in the basement making the pipe.
You have little people doing what to your pipe?
I don't know what you just heard. Now we know what you wanted to hear. We all heard that part. What you
Checking it for pressure.
300.
They were pressure checking Tyler's pipe. That's what he's saying, and he's sticking to it.
That poor laptop.
You're the one who posted all the links.
Actually, yeah, you've been back to your midget pole dancing club yet?
Why do you assume I'm a regular to these things? Or have ever been to one?
Because you knew where it was and it came up on your Facebook.
Again, I'm going to get ads for local event bullshit in my area.
Or 10% off the drinks, isn't it? Your loyalty card is.
Yeah, it's called the fuzzy bonus card. Phil couldn't even handle that one. He just, I'm going to sip my coffee and go back to.
No.
Block, if they're Germans, you know it is something dodgy. The Germans get up to some very, very disturbing things.
Hmm.
Wait, you actually saw this block?
Yeah, but so do the Dutch.
Well, look at just Block. I mean, what amazed me is Block was there to see this. You see, now
Hmm.
was he there to see this, or was he there for other reasons?
No, see, he was there to see it, but he forgot his outfit and had to sit off to the side because he didn't feel part of the group.
Yeah, he didn't wear the outfit, so he couldn't join in.
You didn't wear your uniform.
Martin, we're not even going on the weird stuff that people get off on. We're not going down that road because that could be very, very disturbing.
That could be dangerous.
I did always want to do that on the Misfits show, what fetishes people have, because that could be a really comical show.
Yeah, and for some reason, a couple of people were scared of doing it.
That episode of Car Share was brilliant. Oh God, Vic Dogging, there's a scary thought.
No, we're
That we
lucky.
know of. John, that we know of.
No,
Vic
we're
was-
lucky. Vic doesn't have a driving license now.
Thank God for that.
Has he ever had one?
Yeah,
He said
apparently.
he did. He said so, yeah.
Yeah, he said he did. He said he handed it in about 12 years ago because
Well,
of the problems with his eyes.
I'll say,
Hmm.
yeah, well, blurry, too many planks, blurry vision thing. Here goes, Ossifer. Never give it back.
Does the road turn left or? Oh no, it's a cliff. Vic drives off the road.
In a Pinto.
Doesn't really work over here because a Pinto is just a designation of an engine.
Yeah,
Hmm.
1.6 or 2 litre single overhead cam
Yep.
Ford engine.
Yeah, Bilderberg. Now there's a dodgy group. Ooh.
Oh,
New World Order.
yeah.
It exists.
Shit,
And has
movie existed
existed
for a
since-
long time behind closed doors.
New World Order has existed since I think it was 53.
Go back before that, Matt.
Yeah.
New World
Mm.
Order started in the Victorian era.
Well, the Bilderberg group,
The
which is
Bilderberg group was 50. Yeah, about 53.
is just a meeting of very, very rich and influential people.
Uncommonly rich.
Yeah.
And there's some very strange things happen there. Very strange things.
You know, well, no, New World Order goes back way before the First World War, even.
Yeah.
Because New World Order put a lot of the money forward for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, then you're getting back into the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
Jesus. Which is a really good documentary on the Rothschilds the other day.
Well, it was Rothschilds and Gettys, wasn't it? Back then.
Yeah, the Rothschilds, I mean, that goes back about 800 years. They
Ultimately,
definitely had some. They had some influence,
Hmm.
as did the Gettys.
the Gettys goes back to what? About 1870?
Yeah.
When they made an absolute killing from oil. when it was still just for heating, and the first powering steam engines and that, wasn't it? Because they were doing oil-powered steam engines.
And then you had all the big American bankers. And I did say bankers. JP Morgan.
I say,
Yeah.
yeah, I think down to only a couple now.
And JP Morgan wasn't American, he was English.
I was
But
going to
without
say,
JP,
for that, you also had Coots.
yeah, JP Morgan, without JP Morgan, you wouldn't have half of America, to be fair. The amount of stuff that man fucking did, Jesus. Very dodgy character. That is true. That is very true.
It's very true, Block.
Makes you wonder if the entire world, okay, for one day was to not use any petrochemicals at all, like, or diesel, petrol, for one day, what would happen to petrol companies for just one day?
I mean, they definitely take notice.
It would shock.
One day it might shock them, but they'd shrug it off. Make it a week, they'd panic.
Yeah.
If you made it a week, they really would panic.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could somehow pull off a month.
Be interesting, wouldn't it?
You'd have no more oil price gouging because they couldn't afford to. They'd sell up everything for the minimum they couldn't make a profit, even for a small profit, just to keep going.
You're forgetting something. The running costs for refineries and that on a per gallon basis are negligible. The actual cost of refining is in the pennies.
Yeah.
Cost of getting it out of the ground, again, is in the pennies.
No, we don't have that here, Block. A week without a car.
I've actually never heard of that.
It's very true. Cars are very expensive, Block, when you think about it. I agree. It is very expensive. But unfortunately, it's kind of necessary.
Just general maintenance that I'm doing on my car has cost me a couple, at least $200-300 in the last week, just for parts.
Yeah, I mean, when I could do my own work on the car, it wasn't a problem. Now I can't. It gets expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Mechanic rates are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mechanic I use charges me about 50 quid an hour. And that's cheap for this area.
That's cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks after his regular local customers. If you're not a local customer known to him, he'll charge you between 80 and 90 quid an hour.
It's a local garage for local people.
Oh, where's my sellotape?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're not known to him, that goes up to just nearly doubles. And he's busy because the lot where he is always has at least a dozen vehicles on it.
Oh, Tyler's midgets must be on.
and they're turned around as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
Tyler's gone off to just take care of his midgets briefly.
No, I'm children. Every
Yeah.
5 seconds, someone's fighting, and they come screaming in the room. It's like, don't do that.
Well, technically speaking, they are small people, aren't they, midgets?
Yeah.
Hopefully,
It's
you haven't got
basically
your
midgets,
children
Phil.
pole. I am hoping you haven't got your children pole dancing. But
I was gonna say there's no cages.
you haven't got cages
Oh,
for your.
cage dances.
You haven't got children for cages for your kids.
No,
Why?
they share the big one.
Ah, that's all right.
I wish I could live without the car.
They've got the
I-
infrastructure in your country for it.
I mean, exactly. If it works for you, Block, and you don't need a car,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, awesome.
Each day, yeah.
I live in an area which is, if you're not going downhill, you're going up one.
Everywhere.
Uphill both ways in the snow.
Well, yours
Yeah.
just kind of you're and I are similar, Bill, because you're 20 odd miles from anywhere big. I'm
20 miles
22
from-
miles, 22 miles from anywhere big. So a car is the only option. Even if I was physically fit, cycling wouldn't really be an option anyway.
Well, especially if you go to like grocery shopping or anything, you ain't cycling back with that much.
Exactly.
I don't know, Matt. I can see you getting a nice pole behind wagon, little red flyer, duct tape to the seat.
I can see you getting a smack in the fucking
front as
bill.
well. Basket on the front.
He's got his plushy
Hey,
ET.
can I have them tassels on the handlebars?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not the one you're thinking of, Matt, that you pull out and they have changing and smack drivers with.
Oh, that's the whole point of them.
See, Bill knows. Bill knows.
You don't what, Block? Hold on, what have I missed? The infrastructure for where I live.
I mean, if I want a serious shop in town, it's 50 miles.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the infrastructure in UK. It really, unless you're in a big city, and even then it's not brilliant, to be fair.
No.
I
Yeah.
can pull up certain places over here, depending. Besides, like going to work, obviously, 'cause that's a lot further. If it's going right here to the certain shops, yeah. But I also wouldn't trust any bike anywhere, even with box, to not be gone or in pieces when you come back outside. So, I mean, shit, people steal the wheels off your car, let alone your bike.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, we have pothole structure, definitely. Yeah, we've got that.
Let's not talk about that. And the fact that over here they'll have the pothole for however long, they'll finally patch it, but they'll over patch it. Now you've got a nice speed bump instead of a hole.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a change.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you're not expecting the change.
So everybody needs to drive like a massive 4x4 just to go down the road.
Depending where you're at, yeah. Actually, the one main road down in front of my work it's bad. Like you have to know landmarks going down the road to know which parts that you need to be able to swerve out into the other lane to avoid the pothole on your side.
Now I understand why you drive such primitive machines in America.
They're gonna fall apart anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yours seems to quite a lot.
Hey, I got 2 sensors to change on my other car I just got, and then my car is good to go. I want to hear about nothing.
Well, that's a good option, Block. I like that. You're right. You know, I like your idea. And it sounds great in practice. The fact is, probably 90% of the immigrants would not do it.
But that would be insensitive, Matt.
The best people ever building roads in the UK were the Romans.
Well, the Romans.
And then after that, obviously,
The
were the
Irish.
Irish.
What do we really owe the Romans? What have the Romans really done for us?
What do you owe the Irish? Roads, rail network,
Whiskey.
Canals.
tunnels, canals.
Potatoes.
Without the Irish, the UK mainland wouldn't have fuck all. Because we built half of it.
They were good at timing. Sorry, timers.
No, I agree with you, Block. I don't see an issue with that. If they were that desperate, they could serve in the army for 10 years. They could have their family over, okay, but serve for 10 years, earn their citizenship.
Yeah. The Roman way.
That's not Irish, that fucking Martin. The people who come round with tarmac are usually Irish travellers. And are usually dodgy as fuck.
Yeah.
What used to be known as navvies years ago, which you can't use the word navvy anymore, apparently.
Why not?
Even though the Irish don't have an issue with that. Although I was talking to Alana's dad, he was on about it. Because he worked a lot of building sites in the UK back in the day. And we were talking about it. And he said the daily allowance when he started for working on the roads was 8 pints of Guinness a day and half a pound of meat and half a pound of potatoes. That was what the allowance of food and drink was.
For your
So
work.
that was paid to you on top of your wages. Who the fuck came up with the idea of giving an Irishman 8 pints a day? But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but they did split. They did split it. They did split it. It was 2 pints for breakfast, 4 pints for lunch, then 2 pints in the evening.
You ever been out with an Irishman drinking?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Lethal. Anyway, Guinness is not alcohol.
No, it's
Guinness
not.
is a food substance.
It's like bread, right?
Yeah. Well, it's British Steel. Standard British Steel lunch. They used to get 3 pints for lunch because they needed the fast carbohydrates.
Yeah. It's just
And
scary.
And they all drank mild because it wasn't for the alcohol. They were after the fast carbs.
The Channel Tunnel, 95% of the people working on it were Irish. Were Irish people.
Question for Tyler. What does NAVI stand for?
What is what?
NAVI
Yeah.
stand for.
You got me on that. That's not a term I've heard over here.
Navigators. Because they were working point to point.
Navigators. Navi. Well, apparently you're not allowed to use that now.
But America had navies for the rail network.
Yeah, most of those were Chinese.
Yeah.
Fuck me, your country was built by the Chinese. Now it's been sold back to them.
Well, no, we just
Step by step.
might as well own it.
Beer was safer back then to drink.
Yeah, actually.
The beer was safer than beer is now, and water back then, yeah, water wasn't great.
Yeah, same thing though. You get water now, you got to pay, depending what you get, £9 for a bottle of ultra purified, some other bullshit water. It's just water. Just get the cheap shit.
Yeah, but Fred Dibner was self-employed, so he had to pay it himself. He paid himself well, though.
Mm.
They certainly were when they were working, doing some of the tunnel works on the through the moorland. Fucking freezing up on the top of the moor where they were billeted,
Mm.
because there were still a lot of the old navvy villages.
Yeah. Yeah. Some hard working blokes they were.
Oh God, yeah. We didn't particularly have it in the UK at that time, though. Laudanum, on the other hand,
Oh, we had loads of that.
with no shortage of laudanum.
Well, that was mainly a posh people's thing, wasn't it? Doctors used to give it to women who had ladies' problems.
Yeah.
Tyler, please don't ask the obvious question. If you say what, I can just see it. It's sort of spinning round in his head. It's like, you know, like the circle of death. It's like.
I'll put the Red Ring of Death from Xbox. It's already dead. It's just circling now.
Oh, I don't know.
But I mean, cocaine was quite common as well.
How have we got onto drugs all of a sudden?
Blaine Block, he brought it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So about that upper and downer thing, Matt.
Up and down, I think.
The conversation we started before last
the up and down thing, doing fucking weed and cocaine.
slows you down, right back up again.
No. You don't do weed and cocaine together.
No,
I don't.
If you're going to do weed, do it with. I mean, you could do weed with. Oh God, I shouldn't be talking about fucking drugs on here, but weed and LSD can work, and there's a few other drugs, but you're taking an upper and a downer together. It just doesn't work, and that is from experience.
Oh God, what did she say?
I can't have nothing I can say to that.
there is nothing we can say to that.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, you really can't.
Need a soundbite of Terry doing complaints department.
Yeah.
Yep, he did. That's what I don't like about uppers and downers. If you're doing an upper, do uppers. Do amphetamines on a reasonable level. Well, actually, be responsible for once. Don't do any drugs that are illegal. But if you're going to, get a decent drug supply.
I mean, shit, Matt, this was years ago, back when we were dumb enough that we were seeing how many strikeouts we could do in a row. That's not a good plan.
Not really. I've always been more drawn towards the uppers than downers. Years ago.
Now, for me, I needed the downers because my brain automatically created an upper.
Mm-hmm.
That's hypomania for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that thing. You know, people get excited. They're going to do something they're really, really looking forward to. Imagine getting to it, having a really good time, and then for another 3 or 4 days getting higher.
Dopamine overload.
Oh yeah,
That's how I was.
I scraped the bottom of the barrel for dopamine. Those over here swimming in it.
Yeah, I mean, I would have the high from going to a good gig or something. But instead of coming down the day after, I would keep getting higher. And it was an insane way to live.
Oh yeah.
Vodka Red Bull, yeah, it is the same, Martin. I never liked it as a drink anyway.
See, we never did the vodka Red Bulls, but you definitely had, like, you had the Jaeger bombs, obviously, and then you had
Don't like Jaeger.
had the orange bombs, which was whiskey and the orange monster.
Whiskey and orange? No.
God, what? No wonder your brain's fucking frazzled.
Well, then
How
think,
to destroy good whiskey?
and think about all the Four Locos. And
It
mind you,
wasn't good whiskey.
he wasn't drinking one type of Four Loko. He would grab like a fruit punch, a grape, and orange, and they would just down these things. And then, of course, one Four Loko can make you black out, let alone 2, 3, or 4, because you never made it past 2.5.
And here we're having an admission of why he's got brain damage.
Shit, I saw a TikTok the other day. One of your UK boys got a hold of a bottle of Mad Dog 2020 and downed the bottle. Mind you, the guy was like my age.
I've done that loads of times.
Yeah, he didn't look so lovely the next day. We all knew that was coming, but and then the jackass.
That was how you started the evening.
Well, then the jackass bought. You heard of Buzzballs over there?
Yeah.
He bought a case of like 30 or 40 of them, and decided drinking a dozen and a half of these was a good idea. If anyone's ever tried these, that's not a good idea.
No.
It's only the same amount of alcohol as in 18 pints.
Saying you got to remember how much sugar and crap's in it too.
Yeah. The trouble in America is it's mainly the and crap.
Yeah.
Corn syrup.
In everything.
Do you reckon Donald Trump drank too much Mad Dog 2020 orange?
No, he was definitely a Steel Reserve kind of guy.
No, I reckon he was drinking Ron Seal.
Well, yeah, you've never seen him get woodworm yet, have you?
No. And he never loses his finish. It's always that same slight orange glow.
That's the varnish.
Yeah, Ron Seal. That's exactly what it says on the tin.
Do you reckon every morning he has, when he gets up and gets somebody to wash him because he won't do it himself? Do you reckon they get some like refinishing polish and sort of wipe him over with like beeswax or something?
Can someone give Donald a horse bath, please? We gotta go.
Somebody's job is to wash Donald Trump.
Oh, you sick.
I mean, that is.
Well, and the question is, do they at least get like a pressure washer? So you can step back a little bit and have the chunks of bullshit fly off?
Oh, God, you need a hell of a pressure washer, though, to avoid the spray from that.
RFK Donald on drugs. No, I think Trump's just naturally like that. I think he's just naturally
full of shit.
You need a hazmat suit for the splashback.
It's probably not much spray tan sprayed on him. Impregnated his skin.
Well, no, that's a question though. If they pressure washed him, how much would he actually size wise shrink from all the layers coming off? Then you paint on a couple new ones, before it goes to events.
It depends what pressure washer you're using.
And which nozzle.
I'd use like one of the real high power pressure washers with a steam wash.
Oh, the high pressure hot wash.
So
Well,
we
you
can
gotta have the
see
one-
what bits we can.
Have the rotating head on it to where it has a full rotating jet.
No. Just use
Yeah.
the jet so it cuts straight through and cuts a bit off it.
No, what you do, you get the pressure washers that are the push behinds for doing driveways and doing pavement. Have them lay down and just work back and forth.
Oh,
No,
I
the
like
thing The thing is, we used to have a hauliers in the middle of the town when I lived in Howden. And you could walk past either of their gates, and if they were pressure washing, you got sprayed, even if they were right at the other end of the yard.
Mm.
Because they were using 20 bar, 25 bar hot pressure washers.
Yep.
Mm. So they, got some kick to them.
Yeah.
I could take great pleasure in like chopping bits off Donald Trump.
I'm just happy you didn't phrase it the other way and say bathing Donald. So, same activity, different phrasing. People look what it does.
Whole other. I mean,
25 bar hot pressure washer.
as you've done that to me, now I'm going to make your mind really just get disturbed. So when you bathed him and you about to put his nappy back on, do you use talcum powder?
Obviously.
I have a feeling it's another powder, but not
the best stuff in it.
You insert the white powder.
See, he tried to get me mad at himself with that one.
Oh.
And
Honestly,
you've got to put the rubber gloves on to rub the Sudafed in.
He's got to have his rash cream.
Lose your glove.
No, the sad part is you lose your glove, but you use the ones they use for cows, for insemination, where it goes up past the shoulder, and it's still.
Yeah.
I've lost my
Nope,
watch.
that's still too close.
It sucked it in like a vacuum. What's going on? Talk about negative pressure issues.
He is pretty negative, isn't he? I do actually like watching Donald Trump's speeches, though. I do, because
Hilarious.
it's great.
You didn't drink anymore, bud.
If you've got a half-hour speech, and you start the start of it, he's waffling away about how bad like Zelensky is, and he's an arsehole, and he's this and he's that, and we're going to do that. By the end of it, Zelensky's his best mate.
No, the
He
best one
argues with himself.
the other day was, what did he say? This policy by the previous presidential government is absolute horseshit. End of the speech. I came up with this policy. This is a good policy.
And it's horseshit.
It's still all shit, yeah.
Go and put it on the roses because it's a lot of rubbish. Yep, it's all Biden's fault.
Yeah.
Here, hang on a minute. How can it be Biden's fault? He was never awake long enough to sign anything.
I'm not being funny.
Long enough to sign things. He
Poor
didn't know what he was signing, but he signed it.
Poor old Sleepy Joe. Let's be honest. When he became president, he already had Alzheimer's or something, didn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm not belittling anybody who's had Alzheimer's. I wouldn't do that. But it was obvious he had problems. And now Donald seems to be having. I think he is the onset of Alzheimer's.
Wait till his medical records have to be released after that court bullshit is cleared up.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that his health is not as good as he's playing on for it to be.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I mean, some of the stuff that Trump comes out with,
It's great.
Block it. That's
it's
drugs.
hilarious.
Really cheap, bad drugs. Okay.
He needs to change his supplier from RFK. That's why.
No, you see what happened when he kicked everybody back to Mexico. And now he's got no direct connection. He fucked himself.
Yeah, that's why he's now getting it all from RFK.
And where do you think he's getting it from?
Now the Mexicans are selling him the crap for double the money.
Yeah, off the bay powder floors, not even the proper cocaine factories.
Yeah.
It will be coming up through the Bay of Trump.
Good Lord.
And they
How
won't
many-
be they won't be distilling off the petrol either.
He probably likes the smell of petrol.
We really don't want Rayner at all, or Burnham. We don't want Labour at all.
The trouble is, we don't have an alternative either.
Or Nigel Farage, before anyone suggests that.
No,
great
we
idea.
definitely don't want Farage.
Well, Vic does.
Yeah, but Vic's a moron.
Hey, no, he figured out how to do reviews by candlelight. That was an achievement.
I could remix that punk song. Gordon is a moron. Vic is a moron.
You'd have to use his full name because you need both vowels, both syllables, don't you?
You could go with Mullen is a moron.
Oh, Victor is a moron.
Vic the prick. I mean, what?
Yes.
Can't argue.
Yeah, I agree, Block. I think we should redo the system. Totally agree with you. Anybody realise what today is?
Yes.
I knew you would have done, and I know Lee will have done.
Of course we do.
Was it Lemmy Day?
It's the day Lemmy passed away. So
Slang to my friend.
I will bring that up about Lemmy passing away, but I think 10 years. 10 years today.
Yep.
God bless him. Don't you be rude about King Charles. Oh, Spaniel is. Did anybody see Charles's Christmas speech?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, I was sat around at the in-laws, and Noel had fallen asleep at the table because he drank too much wine. And hiya, Mike. And he'd left the fucking telly on BBC. And I got to watch Charles's Christmas speech 6 or 7 times. I was like, where's the control? Where's the control? I'm throwing something at the telly in a minute.
Say it has been a year. Say sorry for being that day for you, Mike. Love you, buddy.
Hope you're doing all right today, Mike.
You know where we are, Mike, if you ever need anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said before Christmas, it's not always the best of time. Everybody thinks Christmas is a great time for everybody. It's not always the best of time for people.
It's surprising just how many people will lose this time of year.
It can be a really, really shitty time for people who they've lost, or it just brings up memories of people who they've lost.
Yeah.
It's it's shit. It really is shit.
Yeah, we lost Gordon 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
I'm pleased you had a good time, Block. I'm pleased you had a nice time, mate. It's good. Yeah, it is nice if you have relatives, and you know, yeah. We had a quietish year, but it wasn't bad. It was quite nice. Christmas isn't really something nice that I worry about or celebrate, but yeah, it's nice for Gwendolyn. It's nice for her to have a good Christmas.
Yeah, sorry about her getting to see that giant stuffed Bluey. We'll see if you end up with one.
You'll get a giant stuffed Bluey if you keep going.
Look, we told you about that before. It does not necessarily mean what you think it means.
Hey, if you have that in mindset and a child's program at the same time, not issues, bud.
I can honestly say, fortunately, I have never seen the children's program.
That's not good, Mike.
Yeah.
Bit of a shit time all round, then. Yeah, Lee was working.
Yeah, I'm back to it tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mike.
Like I said, you know where we are, Mike. You ever need us, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler will talk to you about midgets and pole dancing.
Oh, as we found out earlier, cage dancing as well.
Yeah, caged midgets.
Cage dancing Ewoks.
So that's why you've been doing all those cages in the background, is it? You got a load of midgets in there.
See, we're planning a show.
People don't need to know what happens when we're planning the show.
Do you need a ladder to get out of this hole you're digging yourself for? Are you just going to keep digging?
So everybody, just, you know, there's a little bit of an advisory for next week.
If you turn up with midgets to go on camera, you can fuck right off.
Vic won't
I'd
talk.
love to see the conversation that he has with them, asking them if they could come over to be on the show as well.
At least you got spending it around people, mate, Mike.
Yeah.
Which is good. And as for you, Block, latex-clad midgets with raccoon boners, just don't give him ideas.
You guys are compiling so many thoughts at the same time. It is so disturbing.
You're not disagreeing with it, though.
I'm traumatized.
You're traumatized. We saw the links you posted. We're traumatized.
Hey, Craig, you wanted to tell? I sent him options for tails. That's all I did.
This is your fault. Fucking raccoon boners. Honestly.
I saw somebody had a framed giraffe. This was a giraffe hide on sale the other day.
Are we off on about your strange collections again?
You can get all kinds of cool stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, when I get the rest of Jaeger back, I'll bring her on the show. When she comes home, we can have her skull sitting right there on the back.
Oh, the skull I don't have a problem with. It's what you want to do with other parts of it.
What is so wrong with having a heart in a jar? What is wrong with that?
Well, it depends who you've cut it out of.
Well, I didn't cut it out of anybody, but
also depends where you keep the jar. in the pantry next to the baked
We've all
beans.
seen that video. You didn't need to do that.
I mean, this show gets more disturbing every week. You know that.
Doesn't it?
And Block just has to pile it on.
It depends from what animal.
Well, my deceased dog is not going to be where I try it. So thank
Well, I
you.
wasn't suggesting you try eating your
Right.
dog. Well, I mean, you could, I suppose. It's up to you. But,
It's preserved in alcohol.
well, there you go. You get drunk as well.
Rubbing alcohol. Oh,
I'm not. Oh,
Mike, that was so well played. So well timed.
Mike's never going to look at her the same now.
Mm.
Ah.
Oh dear.
It's only a small issue, though. I mean,
Like, writes up and down, picks up a pen. Oh God, no.
I feel like whatever I'm going to say next is going to be completely wrong.
No matter which direction you go.
Yeah, whatever I come
You
out.
say.
And that is it for this week's check.
No, not yet. What's people got planned for New Year's?
Actually, nothing this year. I
Not
usually
really, yeah.
but it's usually at my sister's house, and she lives a decent drive away. I'm not driving that far for New Year's night because, I'm not doing that. Too many drunk idiots.
No, peace and quiet for New Year's.
Yeah.
Although Tuesday I've got the granddaughter's birthday, so I've got to go to that.
Don't let Tyler influence you. You'll end up with a giant bluey.
Yeah, be quiet for us and also just trying to calm down the dog after all the edits set off fireworks.
Yeah.
Don't think we've got anything planned at all, to be fair.
Both working New Year's Day, so yeah.
There you go. I'll get a couple of drinks. We'll get on here and we'll just get pissed, and this will be a lovely, lovely show.
Well, it ain't going to be much of a fucking party. You could start at 1:45 and me and Bill will be pissed by 10:00.
And I'll be pressed by 5:00.
Jesus, I just can't drink like I used to.
Drinker end up being the one to outdrink you guys. Given I wouldn't be behind you.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing for me is 10 minutes after that, be phoning a fucking ambulance.
Well,
Yeah, well, at least you'll have a drink for New Year's, though. I mean, you might be dead by the time you get to New Year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, if we jump on, dude, the invitation's there. Oh, God.
That's all right. We're safe. It's Lisa texting.
I saw that and I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
You're safe.
Mike comments, I hear the messenger go off. I'm like, God, no. No, not no.
Ah, nice one, Lisa. Lisa's DIYing in the kitchen. Don't, before any of you think of any fucking...
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Yeah, so we all, because you said that, Craig, we all saw the video my mom put up on my sister's Christmas gift, right?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Part is when she went to start that opening, we had to actually do that and stop her. Go, wait, hey, lefty loosey, righty tight. She was trying to tighten the fucking bolts, couldn't figure out why they wouldn't come off.
I was going to say something, and I thought I'll put something kind of nice-ish without saying too much. I was going to put like, fuck me, another woman who can't use a fucking spanner. But I thought, no. Who was the gimp sat to the right of her?
What, the bearded guy?
Yeah.
That's her boyfriend.
Can I say, I've got to say this, right?
I don't
I've got to say this, right? Don't probably tell your mum or him this. Well, no, you can tell him if you want, but I looked at him and instantly thought, fucking pig. He's a cop. His instant reaction still
funny?
reminds me of a cop.
You know what's funny about that, Matt? He was let go 12 years ago from that position.
Don't care. He stinks of police.
Doesn't he?
I have this inbuilt ability, right? I could be anywhere and I can see some plain clothes and I know they're a copper. It's in here, bang.
And everybody thinks that I'm talking shit, saying the same thing.
Just I don't trust him.
Nope.
I'm not. I mean, it's obviously in life, it's her choice what she does and so on. That's not my place to say anything. Go on, Michael. Go on.
Just waiting now.
Do you want me to do like a special section for you, Mike, so you can come on to do Mike's 10-minute joke time?
You know, we could have a segment each week for you, man. Oh. Michael.
Yeah. I quite like that one.
Here's
I
another
didn't
one.
say it wasn't good, but dude.
Here's another one. What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
Go on.
I've never paid 20 quid for a lentil on my face.
Yeah, I've heard that one. I was just waiting for their reaction of just, oh no.
Anytime you need bad jokes, just come here because you're guaranteed they're going to come out.
Always.
Well, what's the difference between a vitamin and a hormone?
Go on.
You can't hear a vitamin.
God, that's an old joke, that is, Bill.
I know it's an old joke, but I'm getting old.
You know, YouTube is just telling me that joke of Mike's is suspicious.
Is it?
I know it's suspicious. I don't care. I'm allowing it. Well, the option.
A long time ago, you get warnings one day, and it probably because of Mike's jokes. So you know,
the alternatives to getting old are kind of a bit crappy, to be fair. I knew it'd be you that caused the trouble. Anything with Mike is suspicious.
Oh, lately, yes, I'm old.
man, try to enjoy it though, Mel. Enjoy the quiet and everything. Shoot.
Peace and
How'd you change the diaper on a house?
Well, it's an American house, so it's a lot of wood. So you got to make sure it's, you know, tucked properly on the corners, and
Use the powder around the moist bit.
We're back to Trump again.
Mm-hmm.
God, now you guys got me good jokes in my head that I shouldn't say. Damn it.
No,
Go
you
on, then.
shouldn't.
Well, Craig said, so how do you find the wet spot on a fat chick? Handful of flour.
Mm-hmm.
Again, old joke.
I didn't say it was new. I didn't even say it was good.
Yeah, none of us are getting any younger, Lisa. That's for fucking sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I made a mistake of looking at pictures from my kids were little yesterday. It's like, no, I would take those.
No,
days.
that's fine. That's fine, Block. We can talk about that sort of stuff. We'll have to up our game on like the Cannibal Cookbook and stuff like that and see what they. So that upsets them.
No.
Mm.
yeah. So new Vic recipes.
Fuck off. Look,
I didn't say it had to be. You didn't say it had to be edible afterwards.
Well, there won't be any substance to it.
This is true.
it'd have to be a small frying pan to put him in, wouldn't it?
Or if it's a non-stick one, take his ice skates off him.
Definitely, Block. Definitely. Right, it is 10 minutes past ish.
Yeah. Ish.
And we started early this week, so we're doing real good.
No, the seating's 16.9.
Melissa, it's been discussed, but I don't trust her with the power tools to open said gift. So
9-inch angle grinder.
no, 4-inch angle grinder with a 15-inch blade. Tuck your fingers.
Get her a steel saw.
Get a metal hacksaw. That'll work.
Yeah, one of the junior ones.
Don't trust. Yeah, one of the little ones. Yeah.
Plastic,
Take
no,
an
the
inch
plastic
towards
ones.
it.
I've got an even better idea. Can you get security bolts in America?
Yeah.
The proper security bolts that have an internal and an external revolving barrel.
I've never used them personally, but I'm sure I can get a hold of
If you
them.
aren't, I'll tell you how to make them anyway. They're easy. Basically, they're a bit of tube that spins when you try and cut them.
Okay.
It just
So the hacksaw rolls the tube instead of actually cutting.
she'd be there for days.
You should have seen last year when I gave her a lockpick set, like a professional lockpick set and a padlock locking a cage around her present. So there you go. I had to take it away from her because she almost broke my lockpick set.
Well, you think a new boyfriend would be good at all that, breaking into things?
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't around last year.
He could shoot the locks off, typical American police style.
What?
Probably shoot himself in the foot.
Mm.
So what? Missed 17 times, had to reload, and yeah.
I don't see any black people. Not that I'm saying the American
I
police.
put a picture over that lock, and he would hit that motherfucker.
Oh, he did it. Yeah, he'd have to reach. He'd have to put a new clip in just to make sure. Not saying the American police are racist.
Yeah. And Block, I never make it past 14. So I'm 5.
He hits puberty, gets scared, and goes back to the beginning.
Mental age of 5 at times. I think that's
You
all of them.
you compliment me, sir.
I tried growing up once, didn't like it. Right,
Yeah,
I shall let you
someone-
do.
Yeah, someone tried to get me to be a responsible adult once.
Stupid.
I
Had to
told
go
them
find-
where to take that idea.
I said today, hey, you're a responsible adult. I need an adult here, adult, please.
Oh, yes, I agree with you there, Lisa. It's nice if the body would go into rewind and go back to when you felt healthy.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Still, can't have everything. Right. Happy New Year to everybody. If we don't talk to you before, and I shall let these guys do their goodbyes.
Wait for it. Wait.
That's-
Oh,
I'll go first then.
I was going to say I started last week.
Don't
It's
you
probably
push
my
it.
turn to go first. I'll go first then. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. We will be back again next year. And hope everyone has a good week. Hope everyone has a good new year when it comes. If anyone is struggling, let us know. The group is there as usual. And we'll be back again next week. I'll pass it on to Tyler.
thank you, Craig. Well, like Craig said, you guys know where the group is. You need us for any of that. Obviously, we're seeing in chat tonight there are people that might have nobody to talk to, whatever, around New Year's, around the holidays. Same thing. If you guys need somebody, you know where we're at. You ain't got to be by yourselves and going crazy in your own heads. So, I mean, you can if you want to. Different roads, different folks. But that's it from us this week. Everybody have a good one. Bill, say goodbyes, bud.
Yeah, cheers, guys. I hope everybody has a really good New Year's Eve. Don't do anything I wouldn't, which doesn't really
Hopefully that
restrict
leaves it
you.
open to a lot.
No, do it twice.
In fact, thinking about it, I've probably done it even if you think you have. You've invented it.
You dirty bastard.
That's what the ointment's for.
Oh, we're going back to the midget again.
No, that's Tyler's.
All right.
Hey, you're the one that Leonard. Oh,
Look, we're not talking about you two sharing midgets again.
No, I hope everybody has a good week. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and the group's there if you need us. Over to you, Matt.
Not a lot for me to say. Yeah, same thing. You know where the group is. If anybody needs us, can always fire up a room and have a chat, or just have a chat online, whichever. That's not a problem. New Year, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the vape stuff and the government. God help us.
the world in general.
The world in general, yeah. Maybe this year will be better. Maybe it will improve. I don't know. Who knows? Kind of got to be optimistic.
It's got to be a little better than this past year, so we'll give it a chance.
Well,
It gets one chance.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a chance. It's not here yet, so we'll give it a chance and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we will be back for the next show. But for now, we shall say goodbye and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
Have a good